YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with some news about wide receiver Antonio Gandy-Golden. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, our Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. We're ever so close, so hit that subscribe button again if you haven't already. We're like 50 away. So thank you guys so much, and let's get straight into today's video. So, Antonio Gandy-Golden, as you guys know, we drafted him a couple years ago. In fact, he was my most popular video. He is my most popular video on this channel. We drafted him in 2020, and I had made a video where I said I felt like we got the steal of the draft. The guy is just super athletic. He's super smart. He had great hands coming out of Liberty. He was that go up and get it kind of guy. He wasn't really fast. You know, he wasn't really a guy that created separation, but he was a guy that could be that go up and get it kind of guy. Let's just say, for an example, a Carson Wentz kind of target. Obviously, we didn't draft him because of Carson Wentz, because he drafted him 2 years ago, and Carson Wentz wasn't here, but I'm just going to put it in perspective now. He's that kind of Carson Wentz receiver that you want. He's like Cam Sims in a way where you just throw it up to him and he was going to be able to get it. Thing with Antonio Gandy-Golden is he really never found his way. He was thrusted into that role early and often, and I don't think he was too ready for it. His head was spinning. The game was moving too fast for him, and the reason why he was thrusted into that role is because the lack of playmakers we had and injuries played a lot of factors. And the reason why guys like Antonio Gandy-Golden had to play early, even though they weren't ready for it. In 2021, De'Ami Brown had to play early because he wasn't ready for it, because we didn't have any weapons to go alongside Terry McLaurin. I mean, it was a point in time where I was saying, like, I thought this guy could have been like the wide receiver 2 here, wide receiver 3, because I really thought the upside on him was really good for the reasons because of his athletic background and, you know, just how smart he is. So I thought he was going to be a really good football player, and that chance may still be. With the news coming out per John Keim is that the Washington Commanders are deciding to move Antonio Gandy-Golden from wide receiver to tight end. And how do I feel about this transition? We're going to talk about why they are doing what they're doing. In my opinion, I feel like they're doing what they're doing because they're trying to find a way to have him make the team. They know that he's probably not going to make the team as a wide receiver, and they want to see what he has at tight end to see if he's going to find his way in the NFL. Me personally, how do I feel about this move? I mean, it's cool. It really doesn't matter to me, honestly, because yeah, if he is a better tight end than wide receiver, that's good. You know, maybe he'll make this roster. But if he's not, then so be it. The tight end room is now cluttered. I mean, you have Logan Thomas as TE1. You just drafted Cole Turner. Then you had John Bates last year. That's 3. And then now you have Cole Turner, or now you have Sammy's Reyes still, and now Antonio Gandy-Golden. So, again, I don't mind the transition. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect me because I like all of our tight ends, maybe except for Sammy's Reyes, just because he's developing over Antonio Gandy-Golden. Now, would I be happy if he's better as a tight end? For sure. You know what I'm saying? You can never have too many pass catchers. But it just sucks that wide receiver didn't work out for him. You remember a couple years ago, we were talking about moving Cam Sims to tight end to have him possibly have a better chance of making a roster. But Cam Sims he proved that he can actually play at this level. And we knew Cam could play at this level, but we just haven't really seen that from Antonio Gandy-Golden. You know, he dealt with injuries his first year. His second year, he really just never got I wouldn't say he got a chance, because he did get a chance. He just was never really, I would say, ready for the NFL level. Maybe moving him to tight end is going to help him finally settle down. He could find his footing, which would be awesome. But again, I'm not going to lose sleep over this if Antonio Gandy-Golden doesn't work out as tight end. And if he does, again, it is going to be another pass catcher for Carson Wentz on the active roster / practice squad. I don't know if I feel like they're just, you know, experimenting. I don't think this is something that they're truly going to live and die by, because they just drafted Cole Turner, who was an ex-receiver turned tight end, who I have high expectations for, man. He was my favorite draft pick from this past draft class. And I think he's going to be coming in here and being that second pass catcher for behind Logan Thomas for Carson Wentz. This move is a move that could possibly work out again. But again, if it doesn't, we already have a lot of other tight ends. Like, what does this mean for Samus Reyes, in my opinion? I wouldn't say that it's over, but I think now, like, the development process is still going on. It's going to take a couple years, but I just feel like they're probably like, we don't have time to really, wait on Samus Reyes to develop. He'll maybe make the practice squad, or maybe make the active roster, but play a lot of special teams like he did last year. But I wouldn't say they're totally over the Samus Reyes thing, but this move is definitely putting it on the back burner. I do think this is a move to try to save Antonio Gandy-Golden's NFL career. And I hope it works out for him, because, again, you can never have too many pass catchers. You know, he has the athletic ability to be a super athletic tight end. You know, he has really, really good hands. He lacks separation, so why not try him at tight end where you don't really have to separate as much? And even though in this day and age you are getting more tight ends that are more like receivers, Kyle Pitts, Darren Waller, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, although those guys are kind of moving like receivers in a way, you still don't have to really count on your separation ability and speed like you would if you were a receiver. So, again, it's a solid move. I don't mind it at all. Just try him out at tight end and see how he does. If he's good, okay, cool. Keep him on the active roster or practice squad. More likely than not, they'll keep him on the practice squad, because Logan Thomas is making this roster for sure. We are obviously tight end one, still dealing with the torn ACL, so we don't know when he's going to be ready for week one. If he is going to be ready for week one, I personally don't think he's going to. Then you have John Bates, who's going to be your tight end two, and then Cole Turner. Again, it doesn't matter how they range 2 and 3. Both of those guys are going to see the field more, but I would just think they would give John Bates tight end 2, just because he already has 1 year of experience and he actually played really solid last year. So, again, I think they're just going to roll with 3 tight ends. I just think this may be a summer experiment for Antonio Gandy-Golden. I don't see them keeping more than 3 tight ends. So, at best, I see him making the practice squad. Maybe even, maybe he makes the active roster, but I just don't see them keeping more than 3 tight ends. I wouldn't see a need to do that, especially when you want to keep more players at other important positions, such as maybe line or receiver. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think about this. Training camp should be fun. Mini camp, OTAs, all that stuff should be fun. OTAs is coming up shortly, so we'll see these veterans and these rookies mingling, and make sure you guys stay tuned for the news from OTAs. You guys know how we do every single year. So yeah, man, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section. Antonio Gandy-Golden is now being moved to tight end. Again, it's a solid move. It's a fun summer experiment. If he does good at tight end, cool. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, man. But shout out to Antonio Gandy-Golden, wishing you the best, man. And shout out to everyone that's watching this video. As always, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hail to the Washington Commanders. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers, man. We're ever so close. We're like 50 away, so make sure you guys get me there, and make sure you guys have a good day. As always, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. I'm out. Peace.